to take an opportunity at this time to bring Jonathan Williams up at this point to address a couple of concerns.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board. My name is Jonathan Williams. I'm here on behalf of the Union County Improvement Authority in my capacity as general counsel to that authority.
This isn't on the
And
agenda.
I do want to answer questions that were raised by some of the speakers tonight with regard to the current status of the Union County Improvement Authority Renewable Energy Program. First of all, the solar program remains completely in effect. There was some reference to a letter that went out to the local units. Those who look at these issues need to be objective and need to please try and understand exactly how the program works without misrepresenting or twisting it into something that it's not. The program was put in place for the benefit of local municipalities and school boards for the purpose of constructing solar arrays on public buildings at no cost to those local units. That was a policy established by this board and by the Union County Improvement Authority Board, and it was carried out in its entirety. All of the 31 solar systems on 31 different buildings have been constructed. They produce electricity. It was done at no cost to the local units. They will continue to generate electricity, and under the structure that was put in place, they will continue to be maintained at no expense to the county or to the Improvement Authority or to the local units. The only expense associated with the program, and it's the reason that it won 3 separate national awards, is for the cost of the electricity, which is generated by the solar arrays and which does produce savings for the owners of those buildings. The savings report was published this week. It's available from the Improvement Authority if anyone should request it. It confirms that during the first period of operation, all of the savings and the reduced cost of electricity to those local units have been delivered exactly as was promised. With respect to the structure at the county level, the Union County Improvement Authority issued bonds. The total cost of the installations that were done were approximately $23 million. The structure of the transaction, however, was much different. The bonds that were issued were $15 million, and the vendor was required to contribute the rest of the cost towards that program, including reimbursement to the Improvement Authority and to the county for all of the professional fees which were incurred in the development of that program. That 30% contribution from Tioga Energy was made at closing at the time the bonds were issued. And as I said, the balance of the bond proceeds, along with that contribution from Tioga, were utilized to construct and install solar arrays. There are 2 units. There's a local Tioga of Union Inc. There's no bankruptcy. Tioga of Union Inc. continues to operate. It continues to maintain the cells. It continues to generate electricity. And most importantly, all of the revenue from the sale of that electricity does not go to Tioga. It goes to the trustee and to the trustee, bond trustee, for payment of debt service payments, which occur in October of each year. No debt service payments have been missed. No interest payments have been missed. The next interest payment, or the next debt service payment is due in October. It will be made on schedule from the revenue stream generated by the sale of the electricity and the sale of SRECs. SRECs, or solar energy credits, is in a depressed market right now in New Jersey because of some new legislation that was put in last year. It will straighten itself out, but it continues to generate revenue, and all of that revenue goes directly to the bond trustee. It does not go to Tioga. Tioga has a parent in California. The parent, Tioga, did file an assignment for the benefit of the creditors procedure in California, which is not a bankruptcy, it's not a judicial proceeding, it's not in federal court, and what it will result in is the sale of their portfolio. They have 30-some projects nationwide, Union and Morris counties being some of those projects. Those projects will be sold to a purchaser as a result of this process. We were on a call with them this week. And the interest payment, which was missed, was because they're in the middle of that process. It's a short process. It's not a protracted process at all. And all of this will be resolved, as I said, in very short order as a part of the ABC process in California for the parent corporation. It has nothing to do with what's going on with Tioga of Union, Inc. Lastly, the reason that the notice and the letters went out to the local units, which essentially told them nothing would change for them. The reason those letters went out was because the parent company, in addition to requiring the 30% contribution from Tioga of Union, at the time of closing, we also secured, and it's the only one of all those portfolios, of all the projects nationwide in Tioga's portfolio, the only one with a parent guarantee is the Union County project. And that is a $4 million guarantee, which when the projects are sold, we've made a demand on Tioga, because they filed this process, the parent corporation will be distributing that $4 million from the sale of their portfolio in order to bolster the Union County project. It's why I'm able to say we will miss no debt service payments, the revenue stream continues, the electricity continues to be generated, and I think you should continue to be as proud of this project tonight as you were at the time those awards were made and at the time those solar panels went online, and it's going to be a project that we will be proud of for many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, County Manager, do you have anything?
No comments.
Okay. County Council, and then if you have any comments, and then if you can take us into for our executive session.